Shalom and blessings, Warriors of Yahuah and the Truth. I am excited because the CEPHERIYM and the CEPHERIYM books came. I will be reading from the book of the Shaymayim. I find that it's very important. I did leave it up to you guys to tell me which book to start with, but I feel in my ruach that this book is very important to read now because we are in the end times. The book that the Shaymayim book starts with is the covenant Torah, Brit Torah. This is Brit Torah 1. The oral covenant is given. And it came to pass on the third day in the morning that there were thunders and lightnings and a thick cloud upon the mount, and the voice of the shofar exceeding loud, so that all the people that was in the camp trembled. And Moshe brought forth Aleph Tav, the people out of the camp to meet with Elohim, and they stood at the nether part of the mount. And Mount Sinai was altogether on a smoke, because Yahuah descended upon it in fire. And the smoke thereof ascended as the smoke of a furnace, and the whole mount quaked greatly. And when the voice of the shofar sounded long, and waxed louder and louder, Moshe spoke, and Elohim answered him by a voice. It is here that Yahuah spoke directly to the people of Yasharal, and the covenant Torah was given orally. 2. And Elohim spoke, Aleph Tav, all these words, saying, I am Yahuah Elohika, which have brought you out of the land of Mitzrayim, out of the house of bondage. You shall have no other Elohim before me. You shall not make unto you any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above, or the Shaymayim above, or that is in the earth, or the eretz beneath, or that is in the water under the eretz. You shall not bow down yourself to them, nor serve them. For I, Yahuah Elohika, am a jealous all, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, into the third and fourth generations of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and guard my commands. 7. You shall not take Aleph Tav, the name of Yahuah Elohika, in vain, for Yahuah will not hold him guiltless, Aleph Tav, that takes Aleph Tav, his name in vain. Remember Aleph Tav, the day of the Shabbat, to keep it Kodesh. 6 days shall you labor and do all your work, but the 7th day is the Shabbat of Yahuah Elohika. In it you shall not do any work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, your manservant, nor your maidservant, nor your cattle, nor your stranger that is within your gates. For in 6 days Yahuah made Aleph Tav, the Shaymayim, and Aleph Tav, the earth, the eretz, Aleph Tav, the sea, and Aleph Tav, all that is in them, and rested the 7th day. Wherefore Yahuah blessed Aleph Tav, the day of Shabbat, and hallowed it. Honor Aleph Tav, your father, and Aleph Tav, your mother, that your days may be long upon the land which Yahuah Elohika gives you. You shall not kill, you shall not break wedlock, you shall not steal, you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not lust after your neighbor's house, you shall not lust after your neighbor's woman, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is your neighbor's. And all the people saw Aleph Tav, the thunderings, and Aleph Tav, the lightnings, and Aleph Tav, the noise of the shofar, and Aleph Tav, the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off. And they said unto Moshe, Speak with us, and we will hear, but let not Elohim speak with us, lest we die. And Moshe said unto the people, Fear not, for Elohim is come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that you sin not. And the people stood far off, and Moshe drew near unto the thick darkness where Elohim was. And Yahuwah said unto Moshe, Thus you shall say unto the children of Yasharal, Ye have seen that I have talked with you from Shaymayim, or heaven. It is 3. It is written, and Moshe called all Yasharal, and said unto them, Hear, O Yasharal, Aleph Tav, the commandments, and Aleph Tav, the judgments which I speak in your ears this day, that you may learn them, guard them, and do them. Yahuwah Eloheinu cut a covenant with us in Korev. Yahuwah cut not Aleph Tav, this covenant with our fathers, but Aleph Tav with us, even us who are all of us here alive this day. Yahuwah talked with you face to face in the mount out of the midst of the fire. I stood between Yahuwah and you at that time to show you Aleph Tav, the word of Yahuwah. For you were afraid by reason of the fire, and went not up into the mount, saying, I am Yahuwah Elohika, which brought you out of the land of Mitzrayim from the house of bondage. You shall have no other Elohim before me. You shall not make you any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven or the Shaymayim above, or that is in the Eretz or earth beneath, or that is in the waters beneath the earth. You shall not bow down yourselves unto them, nor serve them, for I, Yahuwah Elohika, am a jealous all, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generations of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and guard my commandments. You shall not take Aleph Tav, the name of Yahuwah Elohika, in vain. Aleph Tav, for Yahuwah will not hold him guiltless that takes Aleph Tav, his name, in vain. Guard Aleph Tav, the day of the Shabbat, to sanctify it as Yahuwah Elohika has commanded you. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the 7th day is the Shabbat of Yahuwah Elohika. In it you shall not do any work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, nor your manservant, nor your maidservant, nor your ox, nor your ass, nor any of your cattle, nor your stranger that is within your gates, that your manservant and your maidservant may rest as well as you. And remember that you were a servant in the land of Mitzrayim, and that Yahuwah Elohika brought you out from there through a mighty hand and by an outstretched arm. Therefore Yahuwah Elohika commanded you to keep Aleph Tav, the day of Shabbat. Honor Aleph Tav, your father, and Aleph Tav, your mother, as Yahuwah Elohika has commanded you, that your days may be prolonged, and that it may go well with you in the land which Yahuwah Elohika gives you. And it says the commandments again. These words Yahuwah spoke unto all your assembly in the mount out of the midst of the fire of the cloud and of the thick darkness with a great voice, and he added no more. And he wrote them on 2 sapphire stones, and delivered them unto me. 4. It is written, and in the 3rd month from the children of Yasharal's departure from Mitzrayim, on the 6th day thereof, Yahuwah gave to Yasharal the 10 Devarim on Mount Sinai. And all Yasharal heard all these commandments, and all Yasharal rejoiced exceedingly in Yahuwah on that day. And the glory of Yahuwah rested upon Mount Sinai Mount Sinai. And he called to Moshe, and Moshe came in the midst of a cloud and ascended the mountain. And Moshe was upon the mount 40 days and 40 nights. He ate no bread and drank no water. And Yahuwah instructed him in the commandments and judgments in order to teach the children of Yasharal. So he fasted. And Yahuwah wrote the 10 Devarim, which he had commanded the children of Yasharal, upon 2 sapphire stones, which he gave to Moshe to command the children of Yasharal. And at the end of 40 days and 40 nights, when Yahuwah had finished speaking to Moshe on Mount Sinai, then Yahuwah gave to Moshe the sapphire stones, written with the finger of Elohim. And it is further written, then spoke Yahuwah to Moshe to hew 2 sapphire stones, and to bring them up to Yahuwah, who would write upon them the 10 Devarim. Now Moshe did so, and he came down and hewed the sapphires, and went up to Mount Sinai to Yahuwah, and Yahuwah wrote the 10 Devarim upon the sapphires. It is written, and Yahuwah said unto Moshe, Write Aleph Tah these words, for after the tenor of these words I have cut a covenant with you, and Aleph Tah with Yasharah. And he was there with Yahuwah 40 days and 40 nights. He did neither eat bread nor drink water, and he wrote upon the sapphires, Aleph Tah, the words of the covenant, the 10 Devarim, the 10 commandments. It is further written at that time, Yahuwah said unto me, Hew you 2 sapphire stones, like unto the first, and come up unto me into the mount, and make you an ark of wood, and I will write on the sapphires, Aleph Tah, the words that were in the first tables which you broke, and you shall put them in the ark. And I made an ark of shittim wood, and hewed 2 sapphire stones, like unto the first, and went up into the mount, having the 2 sapphire stones in my hand. And he wrote on the sapphires, according to the first writing, Aleph Tah, the 10 Devarim, which Yahuwah spoke unto you in the mount out of the midst of the fire in the day of the assembly, and Yahuwah gave them unto me. And I turned myself and came down from the mount, and put Aleph Tah, the sapphires, in the ark which I had made, and there they be, as Yahuwah commanded me. That was beautiful and inspiring. I can feel the love. I would have sat 40 days and 40. I've never been able to fast from food and drink myself, but I would sit and fast so that I could be in the presence of Yahuwah, the way Moshe was. Like that is just an awe-inspiring and beautiful scripture right there. The next scripture, I read it when I found it for free online, but the Apocalypse of Peter, that is the next one we are going to be reading, and I'm interested to see if this differs from the one I found online, because the one I found online did not have the names. It had the titles, like Lord and God and all those, but I wonder if it's different in this book. And then after that, the vision of Paul or Shaul. So we have some very good lessons that we're going to be learning from these books. And let me take out the Sefer real quick. I'm excited to have this book because we're doing a study in Nazarene life tonight on the lost books. And I'm just very, very thankful and happy that this came on time. Well, not on time. It came late, but at least it's here on time for the study. And I am excited to read some stuff out of here. They have the Second Temple writings in here. Prayer of Manasseh, Prayer of Azariah, the story of Susanna, Baal and the Dragon, Maccabees. They have all four Maccabees, the Acts of the Apostles, Paul's epistles. They have a lot of different ones that we haven't seen, like Hadakah, ancient maps, family history. That's all included in the back. Jubilees. They do have Enoch in here, but they don't have 30 Enoch. But sometime I will find that online, and I will read that to you guys as well, because I feel like every book of scripture is important. I love you all, and I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day. Baruch haba b'Shem Yahuwah. I love you all with an everlasting love. Yahuwah loves you all with an everlasting love. Shalom and blessings.